Building.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Construction.
So this is going to be a Yuris revenge game on offense defense. It's going to be Soviet versus Allies. It's going to be 3 games.
Building.
2 different players in 3 games,
Construction options.
I think. So anyway, here we go. We're going to scout the map with dogs. And the offense defense is one of the more fun maps. It's high action. It has a lot of money, 2 oils, gems. And it goes from left to right. It's a rectangular map. And it's like more action because you just get to fight back and forth. Rather than kind of maneuver around, you know, fight for territory. You go for oils. Actually, you do fight for territory if you base walk toward the middle. But it's not like... Some of the things you don't like in other maps is not in this map. So here we go. There's the engineer. He's got a pillbox in front. That's okay.
Ready. Oil refinery captured. Acquiring additional resources.
So now the dogs are gonna scout around here.
Unit lost. Building. New construction options.
You're going 1 miner from War Factory. Rhino tanks.
Unit ready.
We are armed. Equal share for everyone.
Construction complete.
Okay, so now there's my 3rd miner.
Unit
And I notice a lot of the time, if you go straight tank rush, it can work on here. But if you go straight tank rush and go straight war factories, the Allies might win because they could make a bunch of pillboxes, make Guardian GI IFVs, Guardian GIs,
on hold.
and you're not gonna get your 3rd, your 2nd, and your 3rd and your 4th war factory. Let's just say the 3rd and the 4th for sure aren't gonna be funded properly. You're gonna have to make a miner from war factory and make an extra refinery, which takes time. But if you go 1 miner from war factory, then well, it's kind of still a rush in a way. Where you go 1 miner from war factory before you make your rhino tanks, then I think it's a little bit better overall.
Unit ready. On hold.
But you have to play both hundreds of times to no, but I think I know. You try to isolate the variable, like what's the best build order, but I don't. There's no way to get stats like that in a game like this. Like
Unit ready.
I don't even think in the newer RTSs they do that. But in like Hearthstone or something, they say, oh, what card did you play? What did you do? What was the win rate right here? It's easy to do that. It's a card game, obviously. RTS is way more complicated than stupid card games.
Unit ready. Structure. Our base.
So now he's going in for our attack. Oh, he's trying to snipe off our war factory and run. And I'm like, let's fight right now.
Unit.
Hey, it looks like that wasn't the best idea to do the hit and run tactic with Korean jets and back off. Because for one, he might have lost, you know, 1 or 2 grizzly tanks to start off with. And after you lose 1 or 2 grizzly tanks,
Construction.
I don't know exactly how many, but
Building.
I should say 1 or 2.
New construction.
Then you start off a fight where Soviet already has an advantage, and you're down 2 or 1 grizzly tanks, and then the rhino tanks come in, and it's just not looking good. I'm already starting to get my 3rd war factory up, I think.
Unit lost.
Well, I was multiple war factories already.
Ready.
the information. I will go.
Construction complete. Building.
Ready.
New
Examining
construction options. Oil refinery
Engineering.
captured.
Examining
Acquiring
diagram.
additional resources. Training. Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Construction complete. New construction.
Okay, so now here comes
Building.
my war factory. 1 miner from war factory again. Same thing. Oh, now he's trying to anti-scout me a little bit. I just sneak by him under these trees.
Unit lost.
It's funny how the trees are so small.
Unit ready.
And if they ever did remake Yuri's Revenge, I wonder if the trees would be like more 3D-ish, and the Mirage tanks would be 3D and stuff.
Building.
I kind of think that like when they made a bunch of mods of the game, and the masterminds look a little different, Mental Omega and stuff, and
Complete.
actually, when I tried Mental Omega, it didn't work on my computer. But I think I didn't. Wait, because I had a different computer back then.
Unit lost.
I remember 2 computers ago it worked.
Location
Unit
confirmed.
ready.
The Mental Omega worked, but I couldn't get anybody to play it.
Ready, comrade. Ready.
Well, I got somebody to play it. Russia was like really, the Tesla tanks are really strong in there. I remember that.
Moving.
So now I'm just trying to make as many war factories as possible. Am I going? I'm not really trying to base walk him. Sometimes the Allies is stronger in the base walk on this map. Sometimes Soviet is. Because Soviet could go sentry guns using Tesla coils. But you could go sentry guns because they go faster before you have enough electric to really get ready for like prism towers and prism tanks to counter it. There's Korean jets. But it's going to be hard for him to find something of value with his Korean jets if I'm going all war factories, because I could just make 3, 4, 5, 6 flat cannons. I mean, no, sorry, flat trucks. Make it one or two flat cannons. And, like, it's getting to the point where it's only going to take, like, a slow amount of time to make a lot of flat trucks. Flat tracks. And then, the Korean jets, they're going to have to, like, maybe shoot the barracks as to cancel my next war factory. So now I would go for a delayed conscript attack. So now the conscript's a little bit late. Because I didn't do a conscript rush, I waited a few minutes, then making a bunch of conscripts before their attack. You train them. Now we're going in. Whole bunch of conscripts. And if I get good tank control, I should be able to win this. He's got a battle fortress. He's gonna have to like do really well. He's making GI battle fortresses. Bad idea. He should make Guardian. A GI is not as good as Guardian GI with one Navy SEAL. Because I ain't got enough conscripts for him to make a Navy SEAL. Now I'm just gonna go in. And notice all my tanks. None of my tanks are getting picked off. His tanks are kind of getting picked off a little bit. But like he just got less stuff. He's got to try to maneuver with that battle fortress, but the GI battle fortress is just not good enough. And even if he had a Guardian GI battle fortress, I think I'd still win the game anyway, because he pretty much doesn't have a wall or like a super strong defense. So I'm gonna win that one. Stupid taunt! I didn't mean to hit that. So this is gonna be another game.
Building. Training. Building. Unit.
No.
New construction
Let's see.
options. Construction complete.
And this guy is a good player I'm against right now.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Tools ready. Yes, Commander.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
I have
Building.
the information. I have the yes,
New
Commander.
construction
Examining
options.
bag.
Oil refinery captured. Acquiring additional resources. Unit lost.
Tools ready. Checking designs.
Oil
Just again, the oils as usual.
Acquiring additional resources.
Sometimes you don't always just walk over the allies like that.
New construction options.
Base base trade. You don't really do that in this match, but base walking. You do that, but it's like a different kind of game. And when I don't think we're doing it this game.
Unit lost.
Because the allies could really put it on, but so can the Soviet. But the Soviets under pressure. I mean, this map is kind of complicated. I mean, especially for a noob. If you're like an intermediate player, you're kind of like you got like a decent skill level, but you're kind of intermediate with experience. But like, what's gonna happen? You're gonna have more trouble on a map like this, I think, than a map like Country Swing. Because like, say you're like base walking, or not even base walking, just making like V3s. If you make V3s on this map, and I'm not gonna do it this game though. I'm just telling you in general. Like the V3s could basically just smash your ally base walk so bad, and you're gonna get your head blown off, and you're not gonna know what happened to you. And the same thing with prism tanks. Prism tanks against the Soviet are gonna do the same thing. And you're thinking, oh, he's just gonna make prism towers, but prism tanks are actually stronger than prism towers. It looks like a little bit. Yeah, so like you're gonna get hit hard with V3s on this map and not know what hit you sometimes. But this time, just doing this kind of a similar rush to last time. He's Korea again, I guess. Oh, nice. Flag track's working him. Now, how'd I do that? If we can caught him. So, boom, 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 boom. As many craps as possible.
New rally point established. Unit ready. Building.
So now this is a better player. Now watch what he
New rally
does.
point established.
Reporting. Moving.
Unit ready.
Moving. Moving.
So gap generator already making it harder for me to coordinate my stuff.
Unit ready.
And you're getting the whole and spamming GIs, which is good because look, I'm actually getting some of my tanks caught right there.
Unit ready.
Then he's look, and he's making a barricade for my new tanks to enter.
Unit lost.
Like I got 3 tanks that want to come in over there, and
Unit lost.
the resolution's so big, I know. So now, boom, boom, kill
Unit
that
lost. Unit
airport,
ready.
and then he basically just swallowed it up.
Rally point established.
And then he made a lot of GIs, and I kind of got screwed up with the gap generator, and that was really, really bad.
New
Like,
rally
okay, but I still got 3 war factories, 4 war factories.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Low power.
And I gotta do something about this Korean jet, so I had to make that flak
Our base is
cannon.
unit
And now he's just,
repairing.
these things are just really rough.
Lost.
And he's got the GIs on top of that, so I can't really just bring in the miner and the sentry gun and
Unit ready.
the sentry gun if he's close. And see, I just GIs, that's one way, and that's kind of like a Red Alert 2 style, even though this map's not in Red Alert 2.
Lost.
Make a lot of GIs for defense.
Construction complete.
Because in Yuris, it's like more Yuris events, like Guardian GI stuff, you know. So like,
Building. Unit ready. Unit ready.
and then now, after Soviet loses momentum, sometimes it just goes downhill from here.
Unit
But I still got a lot of money still going hard.
point established.
It's got just racketeers now.
Unit ready.
Mercury, right.
Construction complete.
The neighborhood.
Unit ready.
Now I don't need any more than 4
Structure set.
factories since my money's not super high at this point. Try to get the gems. Sometimes you lose the game if you don't try to get the gems. If you want to play I'm scared, and if you play scared and play safe, that doesn't work in this game. You gotta be bold, go for the damn,
Building.
you know, gems or whatever. And now it's like looking bad.
Unit ready.
Cause he's got the battle fortress, he's got the GIs. He should put the elite in the battle fortress.
Ready.
Moving.
Unit ready.
Changing position.
Building.
Now you just get a Soviet into defense and it doesn't look good.
Ready, comrade. Ready for operation.
So GI defense can work against Soviet with a gap generator. So this is one to write down for the history books.
We are armed. Building Soviet economy.
Our base is under
But he's Korea, so he must have made this GIs out of the barracks. But I made a lot of conscripts out of the barracks, so I guess it wasn't a waste of money. So now I'm like, if I go in, I'm gonna get hit with the pillbox and
lost.
the desolator's not happening.
Training.
Moving.
And then now, like, the allies basically have the stronger units at this point in the game. They gotta downsize because I'm not.
Vehicle reporting.
I can't produce on 4 factories right now.
Construction complete.
Cutting path.
Cannot deploy here. Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Moving.
Building.
Ready for transport.
And I like to keep a second refinery right there. A lot of people don't do that.
Cancel.
So anyway,
Building.
like, can battle bunker even do anything at this point? Probably not, but let's try it.
Five plane. Ready.
Order received.
Actually, if I didn't even tell you that it would look bad, you guys wouldn't even know at this point. Would you? Some of you would, some of you wouldn't.
Structure.
But it's just the fact that the battle fortresses are just really, really rough to deal with, and they protect the Mirage tanks, and that's why it's hard. And the Prism tanks, when you got Prism, Mirage, and battle fortress combined, that's what gives allies a superior edge.
Unit.
Other than allies being weaker all the time,
Unit lost.
when they get those 3 units combined with synergy, that's when allies shine.
Unit lost.
When they can use all the tech units.
Ready. Unit lost.
There's trees, and you can't even see what the trees are. They're like trees inside the trees, the Mirage tanks. And how are you supposed to fight that?
Unit lost.
You know?
Our base is under attack.
So this guy's a very strong player, but I do beat him sometimes.
Low power.
And he got the best of me this game.
Unit.
And so much for only